Have you ever had this happen to you? You go to a learning program, you love what you learn, you take lots of notes, you say, boy, I can apply it here, here, and here when I get back home. Then you go back home, you get to work, you get busy on other things, and all your good intentions to apply what you learned get washed away. The issue is follow-through. How do we get people to keep their learning top of mind long enough so that they take enough follow-through action so that they really apply what they learn well enough so that then they can produce improved results? Well, I was looking at my computer one day, and I was looking at my life one day, and I found there was only one thing that I was consistently up to date on, and that was my Norton antivirus. And I said, why am I up to date on my Norton antivirus and not much else? And what I realized is my Norton antivirus, at least the embodiment at that time, had like a little stoplight. And once a month it would go from green to red and it would sit there. And what I realized is that it came to me rather than me having to go to it. The second piece was a course that I took at the University of Delaware with a great professor by the name of Fred Hofstetter. And in the first day of class, Fred said, in this PhD level course, on how to use the web to be able to create learning environments. If anyone has a project, bring it back the next week. There are 15 people in the course. You can present your project. If your project, other people want to work on it, then they'll become part of your team. So of the 15 people, 7 wanted to work on what I described as the post-course course, which would be how do we keep learning top of mind long enough so that people can use it to be able to produce improved results. Well, it was a 12-week semester. We got 5 weeks into it, and a wonderful one of my partners, one of my team, by the name of Joanne, came up to me, and she said, Cal, I have a question for you. I said, Joanne, what's your question? She said, what's the curriculum for the post-course course? And I thought, and I said, Joanne, I hate to say this, but I've been doing leadership development for 20 years, and I have no idea. And she said, Cal, I hope you can figure it out soon. Because she said, I have a great grade point average in my PhD. We've only got 7 weeks left, and I don't want you to screw up my grade point average. So as our team thought about it, we said the most important things that we can do to be able to keep learning top of mind is to ask 3 deceptively simple questions. First question is, if this is your goal, what actions have you taken to make progress? How much progress have you made? And what are you going to do next? And then to design it so that everybody who has been part of the cohort or the class gets to see what everybody else either has or hasn't done. Now you have rapid sharing of best practices. You also have visible accountability. And so that became the very first version of Friday Fives and the follow-through technology that we have developed. What's remarkable in working with really wonderful clients is to see what else has been possible to add to this germ of an idea in terms of using the web to really be able to sustain learning over time and to be able to keep it top of mind. So now we've created a very powerful system that has 5 ways to support you. First, it has reminders that comes all the way back from the Norton antivirus. It comes to you rather than you having to go to it. It provides a focus for dedicated practice, the actions you're taking, what are you going to do next, as well as the reflection on how much progress have you made. It provides the content that is goal specific. It provides coaching that is relevant to the progress that you're trying to make. And lastly, it has collaboration with some algorithms that really helps pinpoint the people that can best help you make progress.